All right, what's going on, everybody? It's probably gonna be a quick one today. I didn't take any trade at all today. Uh, just ended up watching my automated trading on in the paper trade mode uh, in my on Sierra chart. But as far as TST, I didn't take any trades today. Um, it was really we look right. Well, first, let's look at you see the on the daily. I still got my. It's not what I want to do. So we got a pretty strong candle forming here on the daily chart. We're running into that 200 moving average. Um, so we go here to the 5 minute. You see most of this. Let me bring up a 50 moving average so we can see it. So we can see the trend a little better. Most of the move happened in the after hours in the pre market. I think we were up more than 1% before uh, before I think it was uh, I know it was before 7 o'clock. We were actually I think it was above 5. Yeah, before 5 we were the Nasdaq had made a bullish move more than 1%. So that was pretty. Normally if we have a strong pre-market like that, it the normal trading hours during the U.S. session is kind of choppy, or you don't really get a real solid move, or or are you the trend reverses. So um, let me move over to the TST, make you see it better. All right, so I was watching this, all the choppiness from the open, and it was too choppy. With the way the market has been moving, since October. I'm kind of staying away from all the choppy price action. When I did my end of day recap, or when I was looking at it, um, uh, when it was going on, and I didn't take a trade, but I would go and look at a chart and see if I would have taken that trade, how it would have worked out according to my strategy, and the best I would have got like a lot of scalps in here at best case scenario, or some small losses. So I don't. That's it was better that I didn't take the trade because it really wasn't worth it to take the trade at that time. Um, and then around 10 o'clock, a lot of you who use the TST platform, it was like 10:30. Their platform just um, started having some issues, and the charts wasn't they weren't working anymore. So it didn't they didn't get it back up until like after 11. So I was already done. And we see here, um, yeah, this is it. So it was like really choppy after they finally got the platform back working again. So I didn't, I was like. I decided not to try to take any trades. I was looking for this break here, like we're, experiencing now, but we got some pretty heavy resistance up here. So if it pops out of here, then it could really go. But looking at all this pressure, I, you know, who knows? It could go, but there is a lot of pressure. So with it being so late into, I trade uh, the time frame that I trade. I just decided, I'm not going to take any. I just keep it at no trades for the day, and then I can come back tomorrow. Is um, so. And then I was also looking at the Russell today, and then I think the Russell is kind of small on volume, so and it's for the last few days I've noticed it's been kind of, it's been really choppy, and it's really hard to trade. So I don't think I'm gonna. Um, I was thinking to trade it before, but I don't think I'm going to trade it anymore, because I don't really think it. To me, it doesn't, for my strategy. It doesn't really seem worth it with the low amount of volume. I think it was just really hot. It has periods where it's really hot. When I look back and back tested it, and just like in October, but for the most part, like um, for my strategy, um, it can have consecutive days of extreme choppiness to where, it's just not really worth it to trade it. Especially, I'm already, I've already built a lot of. I'm already comfortable with the Nasdaq, even though it was a little difficult last month for me, but there's no really reason for me to add this um, into the contracts that I look to trade every day. So I'll be sticking with the Nasdaq, and eventually I'll probably go back into crude oil. I'm really just trying to work on like I said yesterday, I'm trying to work on making sure uh, I'm trading according to my plan. I'm sticking to my plan, and I'm not doing anything outside of that. So anyway, so even though I didn't take any trades today, it's still a win because I didn't lose any money. So we'll get back at it tomorrow, and see y'all then.